everybody, my name is Benjamin Bloom. I have just witnessed a Midlands derby. Birmingham 1, West Brom 1. Second time I've seen West Brom this season. First game at Forest when I saw them was really fun, and this one was also really fun, but quite how Birmingham didn't win, I do not know. Birmingham lined up 4-4-2, camping goal. Colin, right back. Morrison Dean, centre backs. Pedersen, left back. Gardner and Kieftenbelt in centre midfield. They're not moving. Jota down the right. Expected them to be the other side. And Magoma down the left. Adams and Jutkiewicz up front. So proper old school 4-4-2 from Gary Monk. West Brom with the 3-5-2. Johnston in goal across the back three. Dawson, Higazi, Bartley. Phillips, right wing back. He wears 10, but he's playing right wing back at the moment. Townsend, not Gibbs at left back. Gibbs ill, I think. Brunt and Livermore in front of them in centre midfield. Barnes with a sort of freer role off the front of Rodriguez and Dwight Gale. Up front, 1 minute in, Jota in off the right, left-footed shot from 25 yards. Easy save for Johnston. Birmingham fans, smarten me up here. Was Jota put on the right to give Townsend a bit more trouble, or was Magoma put on the left to follow Phillips back? Definitely looked like a ploy having those on those wings. Cagey sort of first 15 minutes. Birmingham not pressing the Albion back three, letting them have the ball. Back drop the two forwards, Jutkiewicz and Adams, condenses all of that in the midfield and forces those three centre-halves for Albion to kind of have to play out from the back. Not necessarily the most comfortable three on the ball. Bartley, Dawson and Higazi. At the back, Phillips bombs down the right-hand side. He's such a direct player. His cross deflects, changes angle to the near post. In darts Gale, one of those typical runs from him. Puts it into the side netting. First decent chance on 18 minutes. There, nice interception from Kieftenbelt in the midfield. Feed Jutkiewicz, who shanks the 30-yarder, left-footed. High, wide and not very handsome. Phillips in off the right again, steps over the ball, low left footer, bounces wide from 25 yards. Big fan of Phillips, very dangerous player. But on 26, here starts a mad 5 minutes. Birmingham going to go 1-0 up. So I think Jota, he's going forward down the right hand side. He lays it back to Max Colin, the right back, who, as he crosses it, the whole crowd groans. It's really high and it's really deep. It looks like he's completely overhit it. And I think the Baggies' defence switches off a little bit. As Jutkiewicz goes to the back post and he keeps it alive. He heads it back across. Now the ball's in that horrible area and Jota's followed in. They've lost him at the back post. In he steps. The back defender and the keeper, everyone converges on the ball, but Jota, he's a really nippy, quick little player. He nips in there left foot and just pokes it over the line from 1 yard on the half volley. He saw that far quicker than everybody else and gives Birmingham the lead. And here ensues 5 minutes of complete chaos. Birmingham now start to hem West Brom in for this next period. There's panic at the back. There's a penalty shout. Then West Brom give the ball away. Birmingham are swollen all over them. Magoma slides it through to Adams. He crosses it over. Birmingham's crossing was good today, and it's a ridiculous handball. I don't know what Bartley's doing. I think everyone's for West Brom is just a little bit caught up and panicky. His right arm, I think, is way up above his head. And he gives away a horrible, ridiculous, soft penalty. So Birmingham have just scored. Now they have a penalty. Jota, as soon as that whistle goes, he grabs the ball. He puts it down. Very deliberate run up. He stops sort of 3 paces back. Up he steps, left-footed. I saw one of these against my team, Ipswich. He scored. He goes for the same corner. He goes across his own body, back on himself, left-footed. Johnston dives the right way, makes the save, having probably looked at that very penalty when he was doing his research for this game. Good save by Johnston, and West Brom can breathe. That would have been a horrible deficit. They could have probably lost the game there and then on that kick, but I would say Jota misses the penalty, but it is a good save by Johnston, ex of Aston Villa last year, to rub salt into the wound there. Pinball in the Birmingham box. There's a handball shout, then Townsend hammers it across, deflects out for a corner. On 36, Gales bundled over for a free kick. Brunt tries a clever one. The big guys run to the back post. He's attacking from the right hand side with this free kick. He tries to put it low to the near post, but he doesn't get it on target, even if he did catch to keep it out. And on 38 minutes, the mad 5 minutes is over and West Brom get the equaliser. Birmingham should be too clear. Away goes Phillips. Now, the momentum of this whole attack starts on halfway line. Pedersen overcommits right on halfway and Phillips smells blood here. He runs past him. Now, Pedersen, he doesn't let Phillips run away from him, but they go down the line and Pedersen seems to have kind of marshalled him and got the situation back, ready for his teammates to come back. Phillips stands him up though and has another go at him and he skins him again. I think he gets a bit of a lucky bounce as he goes into the box. He's past Pedersen. He hits it early outside of the right foot and he finds the back of the net. And if you're Gary Monk, you're probably furious with this because it's a simple one. It's a 1v1. It's a winger, wing back against a full back. And unfortunately, I don't know much about Pedersen, but he did not do his job here. If you freeze where Phillips receives the ball, it's a one-on-one on halfway line. That should not result in a goal with nobody else touching the ball and Phillips dribbling it all the way there. That should not have been allowed to happen. 1-1. Birmingham fans fuming around me. Jota down the right, lovely cross on the run. Beautiful header back by Jutkovic's perfect header back. Adams 8 yards out, left foot, half volley. Oh, horrendous miss by Adams. Leans back. So easy chance, so easy to score. He leans back, snatches at it, puts it over. Birmingham play with two bustly forwards, no out-and-out finisher, and it showed there. They should have scored. They really should. Quick corner again. Magoma's cross cleared out to Dean. Reasonable chance, 20 yards out, and he smashes this one over. Half time, great half. West Brom do seem to be a very entertaining side, but Birmingham should have put them to the sword here. They missed a penalty and that complete sitter, and really Pedersen, I guess, at fault for the goal. I thought Moore got his tactics so wrong for West Brom. There's these three centre halves. Birmingham are just letting them have the ball, dropping the players back, which gives a real overload in the middle area of the pitch. They could not play through. Then Jota and Magoma, they're coming inside all the time and overloading that back three. And it really seemed obvious that they needed some sort of help in there, but it just was not forthcoming the whole half, and a story of missed chances there for Birmingham. Into the second half and no change to the shape. So Moore, he's sticking to his principles. He sticks to the formation there. Adams strong hold up in the box. It goes out wide, fed back into him. He gets a left-footed shot off. It's not much pace on it, but it troubles Johnston. It's going in the corner and he has to reach right out with his right hand and palm that one wide. Bartley passes out of defence, hits Livermore on the back. Birmingham break away. Jota goes down in the box. He goes down a bit easily, maybe looking for it. No penalty. Good chance, West Brom. Barnes finally gets free in the box. He gets out of his feet, hits it right-footed. I think I could be wrong about that. Down to Camp's left, and Camp makes the same. He was marked as he got it out of his feet. Couldn't get too much power, clean strike on it, but good save nonetheless by Camp. Townsend takes a yellow on Jota on 55. Birmingham take over a bit again now into the channels for Adams. Another good Birmingham cross here. Magoma is arriving. He throws himself at it, sprinting into the box off the line, and can't get the header on target. He's well marked and he just can't get there ahead of his man. Birmingham counter now. Great hold up by Jutkovic inside to Adams. Brilliant back heel by Adams. He really had eyes in the back of his head there. Jota receives the ball. He's 35 yards out and he's one-on-one with the defence. He's such a good dribbler. He drives forward. He hits it left foot. It's a poor shot by Jota. All of these chances for Birmingham, he puts it over the top. Woo, Barnes on 67, lovely change of pace here, taken out by Kieftenbeld for a yellow. Magoma down the right on 70, edge of the box, inches from a penalty. That ain't nothing doing from the free kick. Dean takes the yellow, didn't see that one. I'm sure you watching on TV probably saw that one, running back, something amiss there, maybe a tactical foul. Bogle comes in for Adams up front. Robson Kanu comes in for Jay Rodriguez, who I've barely mentioned in this chat so far. Magoma in off the left, daisy cutter by him, easy for Johnston. Gareth Barry comes in for his 1 billionth professional football game, comes in for Brunt to shore that up. Phillips floats in the free kick on 78, in from the right. Bartley wins the header, over it goes in the crowded box. One of those ones where he runs in and it kind of drops, and I guess he doesn't see it till late, but reasonable chance, should hit the target probably from there. 81 minutes, Gales in behind, suspicious, maybe offside flag could have gone up there, right across the 6-yard box, and Pedersen sweeps it out at the far post. Nobody up with Gale. Maybe Rodriguez might have been there if he'd stayed on. We're on 84 now, West Brom in possession. The second wave of the attack, they switch it back across. Townsend gets it, he slides a lovely ball outside of his man. Barnes is in the corner of the area. Are they going to snatch it? He winds up the shot left foot, absolutely smashes it to Camp's near post, and it smashes against the frame of the goal. Woo! Into the middle of the box. There's a West Brom player, I can't read their numbers in that away kit. He spins and it's blocked out. I've only seen this once in real time. They could have snatched it at the end there, West Brom. Frame of the goal, they can't squeeze it in. Solomon Otterbor comes in from Jutkovic on 85. On 90, Robson Kanu holds it up, feeds Barry. He's in space here. Didn't have much conviction with this shot. Right-footed, sort of 20 yards, curves it wide. Good sight of goal there for him. 91 now. Great chance for West Brom. Again, down the left. The cross goes all the way over. Falls to Phillips. I was at the Nottingham Forest versus West Brom game where he smashed it first time. This time he takes a touch as he's arriving. When he smashed it first time at Forest, it leathered into the goal. Barron didn't do that today, took a touch. His shot is deflected, but it still goes through for Barnes, who kind of leans back and hooks it over his shoulder. It's blocked on the line and it goes clear. So breathless stuff at Birmingham today. That's all she wrote. 1-1 it ends. Birmingham still without a win. They should have won today. That mad 5 minutes, 26-31. They take the lead, then they miss a penalty, and then 10 minutes after that, 7 or 8 minutes after that, they give away a goal that was preventable from Phillips into the end of the first half, and Adams blazes over. Then Jota misses the chance. So all those chances, it's still 1-1. Although you can say 5 minutes from the end of this game, West Brom smashed the ball against the crossbar. They could have won it at the end. That would have been a real smash and grab. Birmingham, they haven't got a win, but they did look quite good today. Their system's very kind of reliant on the two wide players. Gardner and Kieftenbeld in centre midfield. Really, neither of them have much intention to go forward. They really shore everything up and give the wingers a chance to play. This worked very well to Monk's credit today. Shut out Barnes well. Livermore and Brunt couldn't really pass through that big blockade in the middle there. And as you can see, quality strikers Rodriguez and Gale up front didn't allow any balls through to them. You had the two sitting, and Dean and Morrison really played on the front foot with Gale and Rodriguez, who are probably going to score a lot of goals between them. So I thought they got that right. Magoma and Jota, the idea is to get them on the ball 1v1. They did come in a lot. I thought Birmingham's crossing was good. They do not have a finisher. Jutkovic is very useful, I think. But Adams, is he too similar to Jutkovic? Do they need an out-and-out forward? Perhaps if you put Dwight Gale in there and you had a runner off the back, would that work better? I don't know, because those two Birmingham forwards do a good job dropping back and screening, so maybe an out-and-out finisher wouldn't work. Maybe that first line of defence would be weakened. I don't know, but their finishing was what let them down today. Jota guilty of missing the penalty. Adams blazing over, and then Jota in the second half. For West Brom, I look at this team and I see a poor utilisation of really good players. I really like Matt Phillips, and there is an argument that playing as a wing-back, he picks that ball up in a position where he's never going to be marked and he could be dangerous. But this guy is so direct and has got such a fierce shot on him. I really think he should be playing right-hand side 4-2-3-1 or wide. I see that as a little bit of a waste. I thought Barnes got marked out of the game. He was given the licence for the free roll, and those two deep midfielders blocked him. And I thought Moore was going to do something about it. I really did. Whether that was, we see it a lot. You take a centre-half out and you drop a midfielder back a little bit further when those centre-halves split. They didn't need three centre-halves back there for most of this game today, and you would have had more of a pass and emphasis starting from further back, which is where it needed to be, because Monk's team shape was very good for blocking this out. Not sure about those players in a 3-5-2, but that does do a bit of a disservice to Birmingham, who I think had their tactics right and really should have won today. That's my reading on it. Both sides will be pleased not to lose, but as I say, Birmingham will be very disappointed not to have taken all three on that. Would love to hear your comments if you're a Birmingham fan. Can you see good performance like that? Can you see the win coming? You're going to be playing my team, Ipswich, at the end of the month, and there's potential that neither team could still have won by that point. And tell me what you think of this off-field stuff. If you're a West Brom fan, do you think that team needs to be reconfigured, or was this just a bit of a one-off? I'd like to see Phillips as more of a focal point in an attacking sense, because I think with Rodriguez, Gale and Phillips there, and Barnes also, there's really goals in that team, and they didn't create hardly any chances today. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter at Benjamin Bloom. Lots of content this weekend. There's going to be, I'm at Ipswich Hull, or Hull Ipswich tomorrow. There's going to be a review show on Sunday, and then we've got the Blue Monday podcast, and then there's a round of games on Tuesday as well. So videos galore, so please subscribe and give us a comment, say hello, give me your opinion, but let's keep it all polite. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.